stopped by Lake Crescent Lodge. Built in 1915, this charming turn-of-the-century resort is nestled on Lake Crescent. It has a beautiful sun porch and stone fireplace in the lobby. There are various cabins, cottages, and rooms with stunning lake views. There is plenty of recreational activity, including boat tours, fishing, and hiking. Our first hike of the day was the Sol Duc Trail. This 0.8-mile one-way hike has a 200-foot elevation gain. The trail wanders through the old-growth forest, over creeks, and ends at the cascading Sol Duc waterfall. Also located in the Sol Duc Valley are the Sol Duc Hot Springs. According to the National Park Service website, a local Indian legend explains how Olympic and Sol Duc Hot Springs were created. Once, there were two dragons. One lived in the Sol Duc Valley and the other lived in Elwha Valley. Neither dragon knew of the other's existence. One day, they were both out exploring the forest when they came face to face on top of the ridge separating the Elwha and Sol Duc valleys. They exploded with anger as each accused the other of invading its territory. The fight was brutal as the dragons thrashed and ripped at each other to win back their territory. After years of fighting and clawing at each other, they grew frustrated. Their strength was evenly matched, and neither could win. The dragons both admitted defeat and crawled back to caves in their respected valleys, and are still crying over being defeated. The dragons' hot tears are the source of the hot springs in the Elwha and Sol Duc valleys. You can enjoy the hot springs at Sol Duc Hot Springs Resorts. They have 3 mineral hot spring pools ranging from 99 degrees Fahrenheit to 104, along with a cooler freshwater pool. The spring water comes from rain and melting snow, which seeps through cracks in the sedimentary rocks where it mingles with gases coming from cooling volcanic rocks. The mineralized spring waters then rise to the surface along a larger crack, or fissure. It is $15 per adult for a session. A session lasts 1 hour and a half. Reservations are made on a first-come, first-served basis and can only be made in person. Availability is limited. We were fortunate enough to enjoy these springs. They do offer changing rooms, lockers, and showers. They highly recommend drinking water throughout the experience to stay well hydrated. The water does have a smell to it, so keep that in mind if you are sensitive to smells. Even in the rain, the experience is extremely relaxing. I do apologize for not having any videos or photos of this experience. The Log Cabin Resort offered bagged lunches. The night before, you put in your request and then pick it up the next morning. They include a bag of chips, sandwich, fruit, and a cookie. The Ancient Groves Trail is a 0.6-mile loop through the old-growth forest. It is a pretty easy trail of Sol Duc Road with no elevation.
Well,
Those two people crossed
well, yeah, they came back. This was supposed to be a loop.
it. Yeah, it pointed this way. The arrow pointed this way.
It also said no elevation.
Yeah, they got it. Or rather,
Yeah, I think we left the loop.
You can see coho salmon leap up the salmon cascades from late summer through late fall. They live most of their lives in the Pacific Ocean, but when they are ready to spawn, they swim back home. Starting in July, when the water levels are low, the salmon smell their way upstream from the Pacific Ocean. The female digs gravel nests with her tail, and the female fertilizes the eggs she lays. The exhausted salmon then die, and their carcasses bring nutrients to the forest.
The last,
Our first views of the Pacific Ocean were from Rialto Beach. The pounding waves and strong winds definitely showed the power of the Pacific Ocean. And like other beaches, this one is covered in rocks and giant drift logs. You can also see offshore islands known as sea stacks. We wanted to walk down towards the hole in the wall, which is a sea-carved arch about 1.5 miles north of the parking lot, but with the tide coming in, we didn't want to be stranded over there. We then drove over to First Beach in an attempt to watch the sunset. However, with the overcast skies and pounding rain, we weren't able to. We stayed at Dewdrop Inn, which is an inexpensive hotel located in Forks. Our room has a pull-out couch. You have a sink, a coffee maker, hair dryer, plenty of towels, big mirror, your standard toilet, bathtub, and shower. We have 2 double beds, a little desk. We have some plugs in the lamps, coffee, tea, a TV. Underneath is a fridge. Some beautiful artwork of the local beaches. A telephone, a lamp, also with more plugs in it. And then we even have a patio with a beautiful view outside. For dinner, we stopped at Blakesley's Bar and Grill. It's a very nice local bar and grill with delicious food located in Forks. We had clam chowder and chicken bacon ranch wrap with fries.